I want you to have another pregnancy test, and I want Gina Dante to run it.
What if I refuse?
Then I may refuse about a lot of things, too.
I don't like your attitude. And I don't like you paying so much attention to Laura in front of people like Dory who know that we're getting married.
Well, you better get used to it, because I told you that I was going to go on seeing as much of Laura as I possibly can.
Scotty, have you found anything out from
Everything.
What?
Gina got Bobby's test results back a couple of minutes ago.
And?
Negative. Bobby is definitely not pregnant. And what's more, Dr. Haynes wasn't even her family doctor. Laura. Laura, are you all right? Well, say something.
I can't. Scotty.
Laura, everything's going to be all right now.
Oh, tell me again. Tell me again, please.
Everything is going to be all right. I don't have to marry Bobby. She's not pregnant, and she never was.
I am not my father's son.
I'm calling Dad Lars. Almost. That was his name, wasn't it? Well, we always called him Dad, and don't you remember that? Well, from now on, he's Lars to me, so you might as well start accepting that. I'm not accepting anything until you tell me exactly what's happened. Come on, tell me. I know. Lars Weber was never my father, so why should I call him Dad? Jeff, you are losing your mind. Yeah, well, if you had told me that a few weeks ago before I learned the truth myself, I would have agreed with you. I'm sitting here looking at you. I don't even know you. I mean, you're not the same brother that Terry and I grew up with. Exactly. And now that that's finally sunk in, why don't you just get out of here and go uphold the Weber tradition? Oh, is that what you're suddenly afraid of? You won't be able to live up to the responsibilities that we inherited? No, sir, no. Because Audrey released me from those responsibilities when she finally told me the truth. Well, what does Audrey have to do with this now? I just told you, she's the one who finally told me the truth. I don't think there is any truth. I think that's just an excuse to permit your kind of behavior. Steve Hardy is my father!
Tracy, you want to destroy everyone else's happiness because you're so doggone miserable yourself. Well, you're not going to hurt these innocent people's lives. I'll see to that. I won't let you do it.
You won't let me.
Yes, that's right.
Is that it? Is that all you have to say?
That's all.
Fine, I have a few things to say, provided you'll listen to me.
Well, listen, I'm not necessarily going to believe it, but please go right ahead.
I don't care whether you believe me or not. And as a matter of fact, your opinion of me does not matter to me one iota, and you are a fool to think I'd stoop that low. You insult my intelligence, Rick Weber. Do you not have sense enough to realize if I had that deposition, I would find out exactly what I needed to know very quickly and would not be reduced to making anonymous phone calls about it?
What do you want, Tracy?
I want to know if you and Monica actually spent the night together after the Krikorian surgery.
Is that what you think?
I've thought it for a long time. I can see what exists between the two of you. Monica may be able to fool Alan, but she can't fool me, and nor can you, my friend. And if I knew for a fact what was in that deposition, the last thing I would be thinking about is blackmail. It's so ridiculous. Blackmail. What on earth could Monica Quartermain give me? I could buy and sell her 10 times over.
You know exactly what do you want.
If, in fact, Monica is carrying your baby, as I suspect, all I have to do is ask for a paternity test to prove that that child is not Alan's. And once I have done that legally, my grandfather's trust fund will go to its rightful heir, my son Ned, and that is all I'm interested in. You have your choice. Either you get Alan to call the dogs off on Mitch, or I see to it that this little, heaven on earth of yours explodes in your face.
What makes you think that you can carry through with your threat?
The deposition you gave on the Krikorian malpractice suit.
Are you saying that you haven't?
No, I don't lie, Monica. I told Rick Weber the truth when I told him I didn't have it. But somebody did steal it. And I wouldn't be surprised if that person wouldn't love to sell it to me for a price.
In that case, why haven't you bought it?
I thought I'd give you time to convince Alan to stop digging into Mitch's affairs. Aren't I generous?
I'm touched, Tracy. Don't expect a reward.
You're a really good adversary, Monica. I like that. But you do as I say, or I will make my move the moment that baby is born. And you better hope you can prove it's Alan's and not somebody else's. Oh, well, speak of the devil. I was wondering how long it was going to take you to visit Monica. I find your concern for my brother's unborn son very touching. Don't you think it's in bad taste to visit Monica in her husband's bedroom?
I've got a really bad disease.
So I want him admitted to the East Ward immediately. Rick, Gail, I'd like you both to supervise all new patients.
Yes, of course, Steve.
What do you feel is responsible for this latest outbreak?
Well, all I can figure is the carrier must have gone into hiding during the height of the epidemic, like everybody else in Port Charles. And when things looked like they were under control, he or she came back out into the streets and started contaminating everyone he came in contact with.
Tell us what to do. We're here to help, no matter how long it takes.
All we can do is try to save the patients we already have, and hope that the plasma we have on hand will hold out until Atlanta can send us some more.
But, Steve, no matter what we do in here, how will they stop it?
There's only one way to win this battle. The authorities have to find that carrier. And we have to destroy his virus in his system before it destroys all of us.
Symptom is there. This man is definitely in the second stage of Lassa.
Dr. Lombard, then what are the chances that he is the actual carrier?
1 in 10 million, maybe more.
Oh, no.
In fact, from what I've read of Lassa fever, I'd say there's no chance at all. If he's been carrying the virus around his system all these weeks without showing symptoms, why would they appear now? Well, our carrier's still out there. He hasn't the slightest idea he's a potential killer. I'll get the plasma started immediately. Orderly? I'll go tell Steve. He's on the phone with Atlanta. They're waiting for confirmation.
Dr. Lombard, what is going to happen if the news is out that people think we have the carrier in here and that they're safe?
Let's pray that hasn't happened, Dr. Reynolds. Because if it has, we could have an outbreak on our hands. None of us would survive.
La da 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 da. Hello, hello. You had any more of those strange phone calls?
Yeah, I have. But I'd rather not talk about it, okay?
Well, Diana, I don't mean to bring up a sore subject, but I have really been worried.
Then don't. Please, okay?
Has it been the same man who kept calling for Peter and then hanging up?
Heather, I can see you're just not going to let me off the hook until I tell you. No, it's not. Since Peter's been home, it's been somebody else, and when I pick up the phone, whoever it is on the other end, just breathes very heavily.
Oh, no, Diana. Have you gotten many of them?
Yeah, I got 2 last night and 2 this morning.
Oh, Diana, that's awful. Do you think maybe it's the same man whose shadow we saw outside?
Heather, please, ever since you came up with that kidnapping plot, I've been trying to get it out of my mind. Just don't start me going again, please, okay?
All right, I'm sorry, Diana. But I really think that you should tell Peter about this, just in case it...
Peter hasn't said anything. But I know that he feels that I'm overreacting, and so do I.
Look, Larry Joe, all you have to do is wait a few minutes and then call me back at this number. Look, I can't explain it now. You're the one who is always telling me that you want to do me a big favor. Well, all right, just wait a few minutes and then call me back. Bye. Oh, I'll get it. Hello? Who is this? Who is this?
Who was it, Heather? What happened?
I don't know. I said hello, but they didn't say anything.
Did they just hang up?
No, whoever it was didn't say anything. I just heard this heavy breathing on the other end of the line.
It's the same man, Peter. It has to be.
Honey, how could it be? Now, we had our number changed to an unlisted one, remember?
It doesn't matter. He got the number somehow. Peter, what are we going to do? He's never going to leave us alone. Never.
Hey, come on.
Someone saved my life tonight. Someone saved my life tonight.
I won't touch you. I swear I won't touch you.
I just need to talk to you. I need to say goodbye to you.
Goodbye?
Yeah, that's all.
Why?
Because this is the end of the line for me tonight, Laura, and, you won't be seeing me anymore. And I just have this need to talk to you. Tonight I have this job that I have to do after I take you home, and it's a job that's going to end everything for me. I just want you to know that you're the only one good thing that I ever had in my life. And I'm really sorry that I hurt you, because I didn't mean to do that. Laura, it's been killing me inside, inch by inch, knowing what I did to you. To know that I can do that to any woman, but to do it to you. I got a job to do. Let's get out of here. Get in the car.
Oh, can I turn the radio on?
Sure. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going to keep you from doing this job. That's what I'm doing.
You idiot! You just put a bullet in my head! Look, listen to me. I don't want to have to get you mixed up in this, but I have no choice. I've got to reach Roy before he does something stupid.
I will do anything.
All right, get in your car and get up here and pick me up. Don't waste time. Just hang up and get in your car. Roy's going to get killed unless I get to him first. Roy just accepted my place in a suicide mission. Yeah. There's a contract out on Mitch Williams' life. I'm supposed to kill him. Roy thinks he's doing me a big favor by taking over for me. He doesn't realize it's all over for me anyway.
What do you mean that it's all over for you?
I've been a dead man, Bobby, for a long time now, ever since I accepted this job. And now Roy's gonna be dead too, unless we get there fast.
Okay, Monica, it's all going to be just wonderful. Your baby is about to arrive. Now, after I do this episiotomy, to give him a little help, I will give him as much as he needs. I want you to help me bring him, okay? Is that a deal? Are you listening to me? Huh?
If I die?
No. You're not going to die, Monica. You are not going to die.
Rick.
Yes, Rick is going to be here very soon. He's going to be here to help us.
It's Rick.
Yes.
It's Rick. It's Rick, baby. It's Rick's baby. It's the son. It's the son. It's the son Rick always wanted.
The lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head.
Honey, only the truth can help you now. I'm here to help you now because I love you. That's why I'm here. Heather, what is wrong? Why are you laughing?
You, everything, the room's going around, and you look so funny. I'm so frightened, Jeff. Why does everything in this room look so funny?
Heather, what's the matter?
I don't know. I mean, all these wild colors keep flashing in front of my eyes. Well, I can't think because my head doesn't seem to be attached to my body.
Okay, all right. Just hang on to me. Everything's gonna be fine.
No! You were accusing me of terrible things. I remember. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember. You said that I wanted to hurt Diana. And that's not true. I would never do anything like that.
Heather,
never.
I know that, but
no,
I also...
No, I don't want to hear it again. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Everybody's accusing me of the same terrible lie. You just leave me alone.
Heather, come on now.
You stay away from me. I mean it. Just stay away from me. I don't want to hear your lies. I don't want to hear it. Just stay away from me and leave me alone.
That's why I say, hey man, I shine. Shine, man.
always be home. I love you. I love you. No.
Come on. You can't help it. You can't help it. Come on, you can't help it. Come on, we have to get out.
These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase.
I delivered Monica's baby. Do you honestly think I don't know the whole story?
Leslie, if you know something that I don't, you'd better tell me about it.
I was alone with Monica. She kept saying she wasn't going to make it. She was going to die, that I had to save the baby. She called for you several times. And then she told me that I had to save the baby. Because it was the son you have always wanted.
Leslie, I swear to you, I didn't know it was my child.
You